Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be talking about which salvage yard is the best one to purchase in the brand new GTA Online Chop Shop update. So in order to check out the salvage yards, you need to go to the Maze Bank Foreclosure website, and just for the sake of this video, I only had the salvage yards on, and there are 5 total locations. Let's start with the cheapest location first, and that is all the way up in Palito Bay, a delightful community, suburb surroundings, and one of the slowest police response times in the country. These are ingredients that small businesses are made of for $1,620,000. Sandy Shores is the next destination. The former Holiday Resort boasts one of the lowest rates of disposable income in the developed world, so you're guaranteed almost no customers. On the plus side, you're guaranteed almost no customers for $2,030,000. At Murrieta Heights, boasting a lively neighborhood in the Tadavia Mountains within fleeing distance, this popular property has seen a high turnaround of owners over recent years, but with care and a high-quality legal team, this could be your business's forever home. You can own the Murrieta Heights salvage yard for $2,420,000. Strawberry is up next. Very few entrepreneurs are brave enough to set up shop in Strawberry, but before you turn away from this wonderful property, let us assure you, the deafening sound of machinery drowns out the constant gunfire almost entirely for $2,570,000. And our most expensive one, La Puerta, looking for a property with unique character and charm, then you'll be thrilled to know the last owner of this outlet was crushed to death by the car lift. The standard charges for interesting history have been waived, and you can get this joint for $2,690,000. So let's go over all the upgrades, and then I'll tell you about which location I think you guys should get. You start with Tent, which has an upgrade price of $75,000. There's a handful of colors. You have the default gray, you have red as a secondary option, green, yellow, orange, pink, teal, and dark gray. This color modifies the floor as well as the pillars and about half of the wall. And it's also going to give you like a secondary color. Like for example, the pink has like the teal secondary color. The teal has like the yellow secondary color. So you have to play around with it. The next thing you can get are trade prices. Connections to local businesses are priceless, yet surprisingly affordable, which is why for a one-off payment, you'll receive discounts on all claims with Moore's Mutual and repairing vehicles with LS Customs. So for $450,000, a one-time payment, you will now get discounts every time your vehicle is destroyed and you have to pay for it, and anytime you bring a vehicle to an auto shop and need it repaired. For you, this all really depends on how many vehicles you're getting destroyed and how much car customization you're doing. It's honestly up to your personal preference. Now from there, you have the tow truck. Looking to earn a living salvaging parts with your very own tow truck service? Then invest in Vapid's finest towing solution, or Vapid's not the finest towing solution. You essentially get a clean option in the tow truck, which is $1,100,000, or a beater option, a dirty one, for $650,000. You also can get a wall safe. Nothing flexes your success like a block of steel and concrete large enough to store up to $250,000. Business development is all about tangible goals. And then you've got staff looking to speed up the time it takes to salvage parts. Then you need another pair of hands. Remember, you're not just paying for an employee, you're paying for their time, their expertise, and the bribes for the parole officer. So if you were to do everything and grab the most expensive auto shop, you're going to be looking at $5,690,000 when it is all said and done. However, which one is the best? Well, in my opinion, I'm going to give you 2 to pick from. So unfortunately, I think the ones up in Palito Bay and in Sandy Shores are simply just too far away. And the ones in the city, honestly, aren't all that much more expensive, at least if you can afford it. Now, the only one I will really give the buyer beware for is the one in La Puerta, the most expensive one for multiple reasons. Number one, most people think that for whatever reason, getting the most expensive one is going to give you a certain upgrade or not. They're all the same, just different building exteriors, but everything on the inside is the same, and it has no impact on the business. So you're basically just paying for location, but it's not like the other 2 in the city are all that far away. In fact, they're relatively close. It takes like 15 or 20 seconds just to get there. And something else I've noticed with the La Puerta location is it's actually located right on a gang attack. And if it's a certain time of the day, you actually lose access to your salvage yard. So do not buy this location at all. My recommendation would be the 2 others in the city, either Murrieta Heights or strawberry. I ended up going with the strawberry one. I feel like this is a really good destination right in the middle of the city, close to the things I'm going to be interacting with. So one of those two options is honestly what I would go with. Now, once you've successfully purchased a salvage yard, you'll end up getting a call from Yusuf Amir, who is our new character, telling you to hop on over to the salvage yard and you'll be able to get the whole thing started.
Oh, news travels fast, my friend. Almost as fast as money! Ha! This was a next-level investment, I promise you. 4D chess. I'll meet you there. If you don't mind if I let myself in? Aye, good.
Don't go anywhere. Yo, 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 yo! There you are, my homie. Ya Allah, fucking A! Hope you don't mind we let ourselves in. But Yusuf Amir in the house!
What the fuck? Yusuf, baby, are you okay?
I am fine. Fine. Look, look. Everything's perfect. Actually, fully intentional.
Who's your friend?
Oh, yes. Much more than a friend. It's a business associate. Ya Allah. Now, could you send Jamal down here, please?
Jamal, honey, your cousin wants you downstairs.
No. Business first. Very good. Let me be the first to congratulate you on all this. All this, wallahi, is the good shit, for real. He's the popping, pop, 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 pop. Buggity, 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 buggity. Pew, 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 pew. Wow, wallahi, that was fun. Now, let me tell you why I am here. The world has changed, my friend. You have to be careful what you say now. Not so long ago, it was all the strippers, the fast cars, the coke. Now, it's the strippers, the fast cars, the coke, but no jokes. Ha! Though not a problem for you, huh? Is you keep your mouth shut. It's very wise. It's very wise indeed. Let me tell you, it's no wonder I keep hearing about someone with Los Santos in the palm of their hand. No, I say to myself, self, this is someone you should be in the business with. Ah, yes, the world may change, but man's best friend? No, not dogs. Cars. This is why I collect them. Yallah, you know how it is. But as with all collectors, my taste runs to the unique, yes? Cars with a provenance, a history, something no one else has. And to acquire these, I must often use unorthodox channels like you. Jamal! Put your pants back on and come down here! My apologies. You see, wallahi, my cousin is young. You may not believe this, but I too was once a party boy. Yes. But to be caught with your pants off in a business meeting, can you believe it? Unthinkable. Wallahi, Jamal has a lot to learn from us.
Sorry, cuz. My bad. I got you.
Jamal, this is embarrassing. What was the first thing I told you about working with your new boss?
You said, remember, they have iced a lot of people and often for no reason at all.
Okay, good. And the other first thing? It's very bad manners to do najasa in your boss's chop shop, understand?
Sorry, okay, whoa, but cuz, real talk, I mean, you invited the...
Enough! For this kind of thing, you have the apartment my papa bought you. Now come, make a good impression. I want you to take this man under your wing. For too long, his life has been an orgy of drugs and orgies down here in Los Santos. He needs focus, he needs discipline, an apprenticeship, someone to look up to. So I give him to you for free. Jamal, explain the system.
Okay, you got it, cuz. So, my cousin Yusuf here keeps a list of all the cars he wants. Now, it's my job to stay on top of it and look into how we can get them. So, if I find a way, then I will add it to your list here on the computer. And if you pick one, then all the planning we do, we keep on the DL on the wall here.
Show them the light. Hi, it's foolproof, yes.
Right. I'll look after all the research and planning. Where the car is, what approach we use, what kit you need. All you have to do is pull the trigger.
And if something goes wrong, you can always blame him. Ha! Now, I must get to my plane. Jamal, get those girls in the car. I need to get to the airport.
Ah, yes.
Now you listen.
Girls.
Once you have a car, you ship it to me.
Friends.
I will pay you a very fair price. Very fair. Or you can break it down into parts for some quick cash, or keep it for yourself, whatever you want.
How do
You just promise to send me a little present now and then, and I will be happy. Okay, my friend? So, friends I have known for a long time, are we ready? Jamal, you are driving.
Hadn't I better stay here with the new boss and show him the computer stuff?
Yes, of course. Baby, you want to drive?
Hell yeah.
Jamal, put the song on.
Come on, cuz, that song is chuggy as fuck. No cap. Why don't you let me hook you up with something fire, huh?
What's chuggy? Jamal, what the fuck do you know? That song is a classic. Now put it on.
So Yusuf Amir, crazy as ever. We also have his cousin Jamal Amir, who seems a little bit more down to earth, I guess you could say. Let's go around and explore our salvage yard. A couple things right off the bat is there's a handful of things you can grab, including a hammer, first aid, and a gasoline can if you are so interested. So there's a couple of things that are floating around for us to grab. You can also see Jamal hanging about. You can also see your staff member hanging about as well. In one of the corners, you're going to have the tow truck, and the only thing you can do to the tow truck other than launch one of the missions is alter between 20 or so colors. So there isn't a whole lot of customization that you can do there. And then that leads us to the upstairs part, which is kind of like your quarters. Now, it does say your salvage yard will earn additional daily income that'll be stored in your safe for collection. Regularly recover vehicles using the tow truck to boost these earnings. Now, a handful of other things that are in here. You can grab a wrench from the shelf. You can also grab a soda if you are interested in that too. And it also comes with a free accommodation area where you can change your clothes and get into bed, which means you have the ability to spawn inside of your salvage yard. Now, a handful of other things you can do in here. You can take a hit from the bong if you want, and you can also grab free snacks. Now, I don't know if this is just me or some setting I have on, but I actually found it very difficult to walk around in here. At least they give you the ability to sprint and walk around normally, but it took me forever just to be able to get over to the snack pile so that I could grab them. And then you can also sit down on the couch if you guys want to take a load off as well. And we'll do an in-depth breakdown on how to make money at this place a little bit later on in the day. But for now, this is what happens when you actually load up the computer. Jamal sort of runs you through what this whole business is going to be about.
All right, so check it out. Right here on the screen, you got 3 cars to choose from. I got a few angles I play when I'm looking for these things. I try to make sure they've got something special about them, you know, cool previous owner, used in a movie, you know, the kind of thing that makes it unique. And makes Yusuf want to pay top dollar. Once you pick one, we'll come up with a plan. You do your thing, boom, boom, you bring it back here to HQ. Then it's up to you. Sell it to Yusuf, break it down for parts. Hey, maybe every now and then you'll just keep it, right? We just pay to change the VIN and make it legit. Now, setting up robberies ain't cheap, but I guess you already know that, right? Well, anyway, the first one's on me. See, I want our partnership starting out with good vibes only, hey! And by partnership, I mean you're completely in charge at all times, and please don't kill me. All right, no time like the present. Let's pick one and get started. Okay, nice pick, boss. Nice car. Now, here's how we're gonna get it. This may come as a surprise to you, but you aren't the only close personal friend I got in organized crime. Your boy Jamal's connected. You ever hear of King Tiny? He was a major player in the Ballers. OG and everything. Anyway, he got out and now he does a whole podcast about the life. Got like 20 million followers on Snapmatic, man. Legit. Now, I met him at a house party up in Vinewood one time, and we just clicked, you know? I let him use my yacht and my penthouse and all my cars and my credit cards and everything. Brother from another mother shit, you know? Anyway, the cops pull him in all the time. They got him in Mission Row Station right now, facing some pretty big charges. Now, he says if we break him out, he'll tip us off for a car. And not just any car, man. This is like the personal, pimped-out car of one of the biggest gangsters in Los Santos. Yusuf will love this shit. So, let's scope out the station and see what we can do, right?
And then the other thing you can do is launch the tow truck service, and when you do that for the very first time, Jamal will sort of lead you through it.
Okay, so time for some almost legit work. I have details of a broken down car we can go repossess. Sending you the location now. Just hook it to the tow, and then you can bring it to the salvage yard for parts. If the owner's there, I'd avoid them, because they're gonna be pissed. And if you see the cops, floor it. Because we don't actually have a license. I mean, I said almost legit.
So that right there is your guide on these new property in Grand Theft Auto Online, the Salvage Yard. Which one is the best to buy, all the upgrades that you can apply to it, and a whole lot more. Let me know in those comments down below, which salvage yard did you end up purchasing, and what are some of the upgrades you did as well. Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.